watching Sun TV, broadcasting to the world from studios in Providenciales, in the beautiful by nature Turks and Caicos Islands. Sun TV, your source for real news as it happens.
The Integrity Commission refuses to divulge how much MPs will be paid, and immigration officials deny reports that Osborne Big Link Painter has been deported from the Turks and Caicos Islands. I'm Leslie Garland, and these are the headlines in today's Sun TV News Report. Politicians who are victorious at the November 9th general elections and appointed members of Parliament will have to wait until the House of Assembly meets before they know how much money they will be paid. That's because the Integrity Commission, which has compiled a report on salaries and allowances for future MPs, is being tight-lipped about what they recommended. The Commission held a press conference at the Disaster Management Office on Liebert Highway in Providenciales on Tuesday, November 6th, which was attended by Director Eugene Tonye, Simon Baker, the investigating officer, Patrick Noonan, business coordinator, and Bishop Clarence Williams, the deputy chairman, along with Commissioners Martin Green, Paul Harvey, and Reverend Reuben Hall. It was Bishop Williams who led off the matter of the report on salaries and allowances for MPs. We hear more in this report.
It's a report on remuneration of members of the House Assembly. It's a document that will finally wind up in the House of Assembly. Of course, this is well after the election. I simply want you to know that this commission is constitutionally mandated to prepare such a report, that it's given to the House of Assembly in its proper form, in its proper channels, with the recommendation for salaries and allowances for quite a number of persons in the House. The Premier, the Deputy Premier, ministers, the government, Speaker, Deputy Speaker, Leader of the Opposition, and also other members of the House. The report is completed, and in due time it will find its way before the House of Assembly. I just wanted to inform you that I cannot disclose the salaries nor the recommendations at this point. The Constitution does not require us to do that. It tells us that the report must be given to the House. And so, and thereafter published. So I just want to let you know that this commission has functioned, it's done its work, the report with the recommendation, very thorough report in my opinion.
Yeah, my understanding of what the Constitution have is that this is a recommendation above which they will no longer would make provision for any pay or remuneration that is above what has been recommended. Yes.
No, we set the maximum that they are allowed. The House will decide what the remuneration is.
Yeah, it is.
The House will decide what the Premier gets paid, what the Deputy Premier gets paid, what ministers get paid. They may choose any figures they like, provided they do not exceed the numbers which are in the document which has been sent to them.
They say example is leadership. That in essence defines Rufus Ewing. His humble upbringing in the seaside community of Blue Hills Providenciales helped to mold that unshakable spirit of dedication and perseverance that would lead him to pursue a medical career and eventually return home as a servant to the people of the Turks and Caicos Islands. As a qualified general surgeon and physician, Rufus has distinguished himself as an administrator and as a policymaker, pioneering the development of healthcare for the Turks and Caicos Islanders. He played an integral part in restructuring healthcare for the TCI, and his continued efforts once elected will ensure that healthcare will be delivered as it was intended. In recent times, he has chosen to be a voice for the helpless, standing against discrimination, injustice, and victimization of our people. He will keep standing up for you. Vote Dr. Rufus Ewing for the next Premier of the Turks and Caicos Islands.
You should vote PNP all the way!
Immigration officials have categorically denied that former police officer Osborne Big Link Painter has been deported from the Turks and Caicos Islands. Painter, who served in the Royal Turks and Caicos Islands Police Force for 22.5 years, left for his native St. Vincent today, November 6. He was escorted by 2 immigration officers and attracted much attention while he was at the Providenciales International Airport. But while Big Link expressed his disappointment about being treated like a criminal, a senior immigration official told Sun TV that Painter was never served with any deportation papers and he has not been placed on any stop lists. The immigration official explained that Big Link has no legal status in the Turks and Caicos Islands, although he was given several opportunities to do so. The source told Sun TV that the former cop was given what was due to him in terms of pension, and he is free to visit the Turks and Caicos Islands at any time in the future. Meantime, Big Link, who also played in The Policeman, is painting an entirely different picture about his situation.
Yeah, I work in the Royal Turks and Caicos Island Police Force for 22.5 years, right? And I saw this country and saw this country well. And they hang me it's like a prisoner. This morning I come by the airport, the immigration take my passport from me, hold my passport and give the pilot my passport, and when I come in problem, they still have my passport. They tell me I got the flight now. They're supposed to give me $1,500 to pay my take care of my fees and everything and so on. Up to now, I ain't seen nobody and they want to go on the flight. And that's really unfair. Because I saw this country well. They give me a pension of $686. Right? And I'm supposed to get gratuity. They ain't give me gratuity and try and raise me out of the country. And that's not fair. And when I go to St. Vincent, I'm going to take it up with my premium in St. Vincent. And the human rights, because that is my rights.
Painter also said that he sought the attention of others so that he would be able to remain in the TCI, but this was to no avail. He revealed that he even applied for a permanent resident certificate in April of this year, but he did not receive any response from the authorities. Painter also said that he sought the attention of others so that he would be able to remain in the TCI, but this was to no avail. He revealed that he even applied for a permanent resident certificate in April of this year, but he did not receive any response from the authorities.
Well, I speak to Mr. Skipping and thing all around. Skipping, he do a letter for me to the governor, writing to give me like PRC or something, you know, under my contribution as a service country. And he never replied. He read a letter from since April 16. The governor never replied. You know what I mean? And you know that's real disregard, you know, for a post like me who serve this country.
Finances seemingly being the root of the problem, Painter noted that he was to receive some $1,500 to defray the cost of his travel and to assist him while he adjusts in his home country of St. Vincent. Our cameras left Painter at the airport waiting for the money to arrive, and we were told that he may have to depart on a later date. However, when we returned to the airport to follow up on Mr. Painter, we were informed that he had left on a flight headed to Jamaica and will later connect to St. Vincent, but could not get information on the money up to news time. That's our Sun TV news package for today, Tuesday, November 6th. Until next time, when we bring you more real news as it happens, directly to your computer, your mobile phone, or your tablet. Until next time, I'm Leslie Garland, and thanks for watching.